go. Welcome, everyone, to the 12 Profitable Holiday Tips for eBay Sellers, presented by Janelle Elms. This is the first webinar in a new monthly series specifically for eBay sellers. The focus will be on tactics you can do right away to help grow your eBay business. A little bit of housekeeping. Today's webinar should be about 45 minutes with question and answer to follow. We will record today's seminar and send a link in a couple of days. Submit your questions in your question box. If you have audio problems using your computer, we recommend using the call-in phone number. If you have audio problems on the phone, hang up and call back in. This wouldn't be possible without our sponsors who are organizing and leading this series, so a quick shout out to them. Billboards from PageMage, don't let buyers pass you by. Easily create a unique eBay template to stand out for today's buyers in the eBay App Center. Stamps.com allows you to easily print shipping labels by importing orders directly from eBay, Amazon, and more. The software also uploads tracking numbers automatically to your eBay account. Outright automatically organizes all your eBay, PayPal, and other financial data into one secure, easy-to-understand place so that you see how you are doing and get prepared for the taxes. TeraPeak, it's simple. TeraPeak saves you time on research and helps you sell more on eBay. eBay Radio, get the latest news and information to help you achieve and maintain top-rated seller status, produced by Voice Marketing Radio. Okay, enough of the commercial.
Well, we probably should tell them kind of what's coming up after they listen to me.
Exactly. We have our next two webinars coming up, Holiday Shipping Best Practices and Know Your Numbers from Griff of eBay. Go to topratedsellerwebinars.com for more information.
Gosh,
we are fortunate to have Janelle Elms to host our webinar today. Janelle is a best-selling author, speaker, and leading eBay educator. She is the author of numerous eBay books, including the best-selling eBay Your Business. She is a visionary behind OSI Rockstars Group. Take it away, Janelle.
Thank you so much, Karen. I am very honored to be here. Sounds like a real exciting series. Some really great classes coming up. I will definitely have to attend both of those and make sure I get signed up. Well, today we're going to be talking about the 12 profitable holiday tips. Kind of had that 12 Days of Christmas song through my head for the last 2 weeks while putting together this presentation. I wanted to come on today and talk to you guys about getting ready for the holidays. Now, I totally agree we should have done this probably like 6 months ago with you guys, but at least we're doing it now. And I promise almost all of my tips you could probably do while we're on the phone right now. Pull up your computers, pull up all of your business that's online, especially your eBay business, and let's get going with this. I want to teach you today 12 profitable holiday tips that will help increase your profits for the holidays. We know it's going to be an excellent online holiday season. People are tired of going to the mall. People are tired of dealing with craziness at the mall and rude people. We actually have a mall here in the Seattle area where I live that a mile outside of the mall is where traffic stops. And they actually have to hire off-duty cops to even get people into the mall. It's crazy. So it's going to be really, really an awesome season. And I have even included an early, 3 months early Christmas gift for you guys. But you have to wait till the end of the webinar to actually find out what that Christmas gift is. But you can open it today. You don't have to wait till Christmas. So what is this number? What is 87? What does that mean? What do you guys think? I know my rock stars know. We've been talking about this for a while right now. This is how many days it is till Christmas, but that's not a very good number for you to kind of keep in mind. That's how many shopping days are till Christmas, which sounds like a fabulous number for those of us wanting to make money this holiday season, but it's not an accurate number. The number we actually have to look at is we need to figure out when the buyers are showing up to spend the money for the holiday season, and the exciting news is they're already here. The little bit worrisome news is if you haven't done anything about it yet, you're a little bit behind making money this holiday season, so we want to get started ASAP. You can see that top graph is how many listings are out there, kind of having to do with the Christmas season. You can see how slowly the listings are going up. You can see that and kind of ignore those top ones. I don't know what happened on those days. Maybe all the rock stars are posting on those days, but you can see right here, it's just the listings are going up a little bit, but you can see how dramatically the sales are going up. Do you guys see this? And we're right here to the middle of September. Isn't that amazing? Incredible. So what that means is that the buyers are already shopping. So the 87 number kind of goes out the window, and we have to pay attention to the fact that the buyers are already here. Now, whether you sell on eBay, your own website, or Amazon, or Etsy, or whatever, you're going to need to take this information to heart and realize that your buyers are already spending money. And if you're not ready for the holidays, if you're not ready for those type of buyers, you're going to miss a lot of money out there. So let's focus on some of the things that you can do in your business. Number one, and just do this along with me, it's really super easy. Head over to freeshippingday.com. This is an easy one. It's free, takes you like 3 minutes. I know our rock stars are already signed up on here, and amazingly, one of our rock stars wrote to me and said, I'm already getting traffic from this site, and it's not even for Free Shipping Day. So Free Shipping Day is December 16th this year, and this will be the third year, I believe, that they have done free shipping. It's a company that just got together and decided, gosh, the buyers really want free shipping. Why don't we give them a one-stop shopping place for it? And they created Free Shipping Day, and it gets tons of press. It gets tons of traffic. It gets a lot of play on TV and other commercial-type enterprises. And it's free for you guys to sign up as long as you offer something that has free shipping in it. Your logo gets to go up there, your link gets to go up there, and the exciting thing is again, you don't have to wait till December 16th for that traffic to start happening. It will start helping with your business already. Marianne says she's already done it. Awesome. Edie says, should we do this even if we've already regularly offer free shipping? Yes, because this is just another free billboard. So if somebody offered you a 30-second spot on a commercial on TV, would you turn it down? No, absolutely not. This is just another awesome opportunity to get information out that you exist and that you exist during the holiday season. Great question, Edie. So, number one, and I'm not going to sing this song for you guys. You're going to have to sing the song. But the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me freeshippingday.com. Good? Awesome. Freeshippingday.com. Go sign up. Your second profitable holiday tip on the second day of Christmas is to update your keywords. And this is something that a lot of people kind of gloss over in the hurry-scurry part of running a business during the holidays, is they forget to change the language of what they're telling their buyers. The language to the buyers is so incredibly important. If you guys have ever heard me talk before, whether it be on the radio show or through Rockstars or through on the stage or read one of my books or anything, you know that I'm just like the biggest proponent for making sure that you speak the language of the buyers. And why is that? Well, if you can't communicate to the people who want to spend the money, they won't be able to find your products. So if you don't call your things the right thing, with the right profitable keywords, you're going to miss traffic. Well, the same thing is true during the holiday season. There are certain words and certain phrases that your buyers are very much attracted to during the holiday season. Of course, the traditional words, Christmas and holiday and free shipping, of course, is another good one. But can you guys think of some other great holiday keywords that you might want to add into your business? Or maybe some that you've already added into your business. I love that Dawn down in Las Vegas has already added some of her Hallmark Christmas keywords in there as well. Do you guys have some that you're thinking about? Ornament, that's a good one. Gift, excellent. What are some other ones? I know, you're thinking the holiday spirit. It's kind of hard sometimes for us to get in the holiday spirit when it's so beautiful outside. Festive, that's a good one. Stocking stuffer, excellent. Overnight shipping, Hanukkah. Excellent. So as you guys are updating things this weekend for the holidays and getting all prepared for these holiday shoppers, make sure that you're going into your eBay store, to your About Me page, to maybe your custom pages, and sprinkling in some of these holiday words that people are going to be using. Think about if you were going to Google and you were typing in something having to do with the holidays, to buy something for the holidays, what would you type in? Remember, a lot of people are typing in things like, I need a gift for a teacher, or I need an office present, or I need a Secret Santa gift. So remember, whatever you type into Google would be great keywords to make sure that you also get into your eBay store as well. Good? All right. See, these aren't hard. You can do these. You can all do them by this weekend. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a primary marketing message. And all of you guys should have this. A primary marketing message will help you stay focused during the holiday season. And it doesn't have to be anything that is outlandish. One of our rock stars, a couple of our rock stars actually picked as their primary marketing message so that their buyers could have a stress-free Christmas. Well, what does that mean to have a stress-free Christmas? Well, the newsletters that go out could be of a certain type talking about having a stress-free Christmas. The graphics would be about being stress-free. The wording in all of your materials would be about being stress-free. So what I want you to do between now and this weekend is pick a primary marketing message. What is your focus for the holidays? Are you going to create memories for people? Are you going to bring back an old-fashioned Christmas to them? Are you going to make it about relationships rather than gifts? Are you going to have the stress-free marketing message? I was just, one of our rock stars, Kelly and Jim of DreamAdventures.net, were posting on Facebook and said, I am so glad that we went through the holiday class at Rockstars because now I don't even have to think. I know what my main message is. I know that all of my marketing comes off of that main message. And I just go to my roadmap, my holiday roadmap, and figure out what it is I'm supposed to be doing. So this will really help you stay focused. And this will also help your customers not be distracted. If you had a main theme between now, for the 3 months, between now and Christmas, that was all about stress-free, all about free shipping, no malls, no angry people, returns, and you consistently delivered that message through newsletters and custom pages and post on your Facebook page, your customers would get used to the fact that that's who you are, that's what you're delivering this holiday season, and they would be so happy to be able to shop with you. So I want you, by this weekend, to pick a primary marketing message. Off of that primary marketing message, everything else, marketing-wise, is going to happen. Charlene says, one of the guides, we'll talk about that in a second, said book is the third or fourth most searched term in eBay books category. So she must be talking about the keyword part, heading back there. Right? So on the third day of Christmas, primary marketing message, and that's actually by this weekend. Then I want you to create a marketing calendar. And don't tell anybody what I got you for Christmas, but you might have a marketing calendar coming to you at the end of class. A marketing calendar just gives you a chance to jot down what is coming up or things that you have done. It allows you to put down when your newsletters are going out, when you want to post on Facebook, maybe when you want to run a Christmas sale, maybe when your postcards need to go out, whatever it is that you want to do in your business. So this actually helps for two things. The rock stars are writing in that the marketing calendar works, you must do it. It does two things. One, it obviously keeps you organized. We all know how crazy it gets during the holidays with shipping and demanding customers and things flying out the window, and a marketing calendar will really help you stay on task. The other thing it does, and this is just awesome, is it gives you a record of what you did, and then when you go back to your analytics, whether it be your eBay store analytics, whether it be your Facebook analytics, whatever type of marketing, you can see, oh gosh, on November 12th, I sent out that top 10 list of ways to have a stress-free Christmas, and look at how many hits happened on my eBay store, or look at how many shares I got on Facebook. It helps you determine what worked and what didn't work in your marketing. So a marketing calendar is your fourth profitable holiday tip. It's incredibly important to make sure you get these down. Now, I'm not trying to add extra busy time. Understand that one of the big things we teach at Rockstars is there's no busy work. I will only give you the things that will help with your ROI. And if you know what works and what doesn't in your marketing, that is going to be your financial profit tipping point in your business. Because if you're doing things that don't work but you don't know it, you're just doing a lot of busy work in your business. So a marketing calendar, and it can be anything. It could be something on your phone. It could be a paper calendar. I actually use a Google Doc, a Google Calendar for mine. Whatever it is, whatever makes sense to you, but just get it down for those two reasons. Okay? So number 4, marketing calendar. Number 5 is let's order some graphics. Let's have some fun this holiday season. Now, I'm not talking about spending $1,300 for a whole eBay store rehaul. That would be ridiculous. But there are some fun things that you can do. And the reason I pulled up this slide with the Etsy graphics on is there's some phenomenal graphic designers over at Etsy that charge nothing to design some really fun things. So you may not be thinking of Etsy for your eBay store graphics, but holy cow, there's some amazing designers on there and they won't charge you an arm and a leg. But it might be fun to swap out maybe a holiday header for your eBay store, or maybe have somebody over one of your graphic designers create some promotion boxes. Wouldn't new promotion boxes, all having to do with holiday type of things, be a lot of fun? So again, just like you would decorate your house for the holidays, we even sometimes like change our clothes. We wear those sweaters we only wear once a year. Your store would get a holiday makeover as well. So ordering graphics, I'm not talking about spending a ton of money. You can see that this particular seller on Etsy charges a whopping $6 for this entire Etsy shop set, and a lot of them do customized work. I found all of my favorite graphic designers on Etsy by far. I absolutely love using them. So just contact them, ask them if they're willing to do something for eBay. Most of them are, as long as they know what it is, and they can create you some really fun graphics. Now, I promise, guys, that they're not all these pink swirly things. This is just something I like. But if you have more of a guy shop or something a little bit more serious, or maybe a more retro looking or future looking, there's graphic designers all over Etsy that do all sorts of different things. And so if you just go to Etsy, ETSY.com, you can type in graphics, you can type in banners, you can type in Christmas, and you can find all sorts of different things on there. But you don't, when you go out and about during the holiday season, all stores are decorated for Christmas. I don't know why we online think that we should be any different. I'm getting ready to go to New York in a couple months, and that the thing I'm most excited about is seeing all of the beautiful windows that are decorated for Christmas. So see what you can do for your eBay store, decorating it for the holidays. Okay? So on the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me new graphics, new Christmas graphics. Fun. Chris says, gets buyers in the mood to spend. Exactly. I'm a little bit afraid of that in New York, spending too much money. Your 6th profitable holiday tip is your newsletters. Probably the most underutilized opportunity you have in your eBay store. All these people have signed up for your newsletter. And when I say all these people, maybe it's a couple people on your newsletter list, or maybe it's a couple hundred people on your newsletter list, but they're people who have asked, I want to spend money in your store. Can you please send me information about your products? It's one of the most amazing permission-based marketing opportunities on eBay, yet most sellers don't take advantage of it. So if our primary marketing message, remember the one you guys are going to create by this weekend, if your primary marketing message was to have a stress-free holiday season, then when we start scheduling things on our marketing calendar, our newsletters are all about what? If our primary message is all about a stress-free Christmas or stress-free holiday, then what are our newsletters about? Are they just pitches for our sales or pitches for our products? You guys are good and fast. No, not at all. What they would be is newsletters about how to have a stress-free Christmas. Maybe you can include recipes in your newsletters that don't have 15,000 ingredients. It always seems like Christmas dishes have a lot of ingredients. So maybe you could figure out ways to pare down some of those recipes. Maybe it's something to do for the kids. Maybe it's a craft project to do for the kids to keep them out of your hair while you get stuff done. Maybe it's ways to just relax and keep focused about what the holidays truly are. So your newsletters are then all about whatever your primary marketing message is. Okay? You're adding value in these newsletters rather than just pitching products. One of the things, it was interesting because I just got off the phone today with a client, and they are very much used to dealing in the real world with marketing. They're used to dealing with print advertising and commercials on TV and radio and things like that. And they're used to just pushing and pitching. That's all that marketing is out there. It's very hard to develop a relationship in a newspaper ad. Even in the personal section, but in the regular newspaper section, it's hard to create a relationship. Yet, for those of us online, our relationships have to be completely involved in our marketing. Marketing has to be all relationship based. So your newsletters can't just be pitches. You can't just send out newsletters about your sales or about your latest product. Charlene, one of our rock stars at purveyorofallthingscreative.com, has a really fun newsletter, and she picks different days of the week for certain tips about crafting and jewelry making. Maybe her favorite tool is included in that. She just has an excellent newsletter that contains a lot of valuable information that I don't mind her interrupting my life or my email inbox with. So newsletters, definitely take advantage of those during the holiday season. Now, word of warning, be really careful, because what happens is retailers panic during the holiday season and at the last minute try and go after every last dollar that's out there. If you consistently send out a newsletter once every couple months, and during the holiday season you send one out every 7 days, which is what's allowed on eBay stores, your customers aren't going to like it. You wouldn't like it if a business all of a sudden started doing that to you. So start prepping your customers now. Consistently send out a newsletter once every week or once every 2 weeks, whatever you feel comfortable with. So by the time the holidays hit full force in November and December, they're not shocked that you're sending out a newsletter every single week. Okay? All right. Sixth day of Christmas. Seventh day of Christmas is a lot of fun, and it goes directly back to the graphics, to purchase Christmas graphics. This is not Christmas graphics, because Janet's really good about changing with the holidays. So right now she has the fall, autumn graphics. This is one of our rock stars at Zay Original Art. And she does beautiful, you can see these are beautiful promotion boxes. Definitely take advantage of the holidays using promotion boxes. And in fact, we have a tip coming up that talks about what you should put in your promotion boxes. But take an opportunity to kind of use these as window dressing. Coming in here and looking at this beautiful promotion box with these gorgeous leaves definitely gets me ready for fall time. If this was one of Janet's ocean pictures with the sun and boats and things like that, or maybe one of her Hawaiian pictures, it wouldn't do the same thing. So putting people in the mood to spend, putting people in the mood for the holidays, it's almost impossible for us to have Christmas music on here, so we definitely have to convey that through the promotion boxes. Marianne says, ever since you showed us how to do this, I do a new promotion every month. Exactly. So promotion boxes will really help you with that. Billboards, you can have that opportunity to swap out, just like we were talking about the graphics, the opportunity to swap out your marketing message. So your holiday marketing message could then change with your billboards. And of course, you guys know, for those of you who've used the amazing billboards, with a click of a button, everything gets changed in your auctions. So really easy way to transition into the holidays. Okay? So promotion boxes. I agree. A lot of people are writing in how beautiful this is. I agree. Janet does a beautiful job on our eBay store. Top 10 list. Of course, Wayne's World being the best top 10 list. But top 10 lists are really important for a profitable holiday tip for you guys. Everybody is looking for top lists during the holidays. Top 3 things to get the guy in your life. Top 5 gifts for the teacher. Top 3 things for the most impossible person to buy in your life. Top 10 gifts for your new girlfriend. Whatever it is, people are always looking for lists. I even still, to this day, go to Amazon, and even though I'm a huge book reader, and I definitely know what I like and what I don't like, I still go over to the right-hand side for the best-selling and look at the top 10 list of what the best-selling books are. So we definitely gravitate to a top list. 10 is not the magic number, but the top list part definitely is. So when you're creating your promotion boxes, think about taking an opportunity to put a top list in one of your promotion boxes. Top fastest selling items, top 3 green items. People are definitely buying a lot of green items. What can you include in your promotion boxes that will help people decide what it is that they need to buy? Now, my rock stars have heard this next analogy a million times, so I apologize in advance to them. But people need to understand that when a customer comes into your website, whether it's your eBay store, outside website, Etsy shop, doesn't matter, you are in a dance with them. They have come in, and you are the one who is the boy in the dance. You are the one that leads them around your website. If there are too many dances going on, too much information going on, they will get confused and they will leave the dance floor and you will not have a customer. But if you have a clear focus when they come into your website and can guide them, you're in charge of guiding them where you want them to go, including with something like a top 10 list, then there's a focus. Then they can actually get to where they want to go. But I see so often eBay stores that have, 1,200 items and there's no focus and there's no way to find anything. Maybe they might have some categories on the left-hand side, but it makes it so hard to shop from. So definitely they have found that ROI, return on your investment, happens with top list. Not necessarily 10, but top list. Good? All right. Are you guys doing all of these? Checking them all off? Sounds like a naughty and nice list for Santa Claus. On the ninth day of Christmas, make sure that you order your paper marketing. And it doesn't matter to me, obviously, where you order it from. I get all of my stuff from Vistaprint. But Vistaprint has a lot of fun things that you can get really creative on. One of my favorite things lately is they have round stickers. And I have been buying those and creating all sorts of things. I run a business on Etsy called Mermaid Caramels. And I just switched a lot of my marketing over to these really beautiful round stickers, and I have this like gorgeous mermaid inside, and it was created by a graphic designer on Etsy. So utilize the tools that are out there to really create a fun holiday season. So maybe, again, going back to the marketing messages, if your main holiday marketing message is a stress-free Christmas, what could you do with some of your paper marketing? So often I just see people put their eBay store on it and say thanks for your order. But let's be a little bit creative here. What are some things that you could do? So keep in mind that marketing message of stress-free Christmas. What could you do, say, on a gift tag or a address label? A phrase to meditate by? Or exactly, a Bible verse? What are some other things you could think about? Valium, probably not. I think that's illegal to send in the thing. Couldn't you put tips, stress-free tips on the address labels so that when you stick them on, there's a little tip that's just on the outside of the box? Bookmarks with cookie recipes on one side and my website on the other. That's a fun one. An easy recipe. I like that. Maybe just something on there about a no return policy. No questions asked return policy. A no return policy. That's not very stress-free. A no questions asked return policy. We're here to make your holiday shopping stress-free reminder. Maybe, I've actually done this with Vistaprint. They have beautiful, beautiful cards. And a lot of times if you play your cards right, you can get some free. Well, I send those in the packages so that people have thank you notes that they can write after the holidays are done. Again, part of that stress-free part of helping your customers, making their lives a little bit easier. So keep in mind, you've got to order your paper marketing. Your order gets more expensive the closer you get to needing it. So the cheapest is 21 days. So if you order it today, we're like third week of October by the time you're going to get these. So really, this needs to happen this weekend. There's lots of companies out there. Vistaprint just happens to be the one that I use, that I really like. Okay? On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me A reminder that I need to update my holiday shipping deadline. So not only is eBay constantly reminding me that I need to do this, but your customers are going to be so much happier with you if you set their expectations and have really clearly defined boundaries. What happens during the holidays is the smart people all are shopping now, but as we get closer and closer, people start panicking. They need things for Christmas parties. The big thing now is Christmas weddings, and they need gifts for that. So it's not even like this rush to get into the 25th. It is this panic that sets in usually around the first part of November. So if you're really clear about your shipping deadlines, that you ship the same day as payment received or whatever your guideline is, that you offer overnight shipping, that you, whatever it is that you do, just make sure those are really, really clear to your customers. It's also good to have a custom page with holiday shipping deadlines. Great idea. I agree. So, Maureen just sent in an excellent recommendation. Could this be in a promotion box? Yes, definitely. I think that would be awesome. There's so many great ways to use promotion boxes. I like it. Okay, so updating your holiday shipping deadlines is going to be really important. Now, one of the things that the rock stars are learning, and I know I'm giving away a tip, you guys, but I want to share a tip. So we're learning right now of how to utilize Amazon warehouses as our warehouses, and then have Amazon do all of our shipping for us. It's going to be very much a stress-free Christmas for the rock stars. But what's nice about that is when we deal with holiday shipping deadlines, we have the exact same type of shipping deadlines now that Amazon does, since they're shipping our eBay products for us. So we're able to offer 2-day shipping. We're able to offer overnight shipping at way cheaper cost, because I can't ship for what Amazon can ship for. So make sure that those are really clear. Make sure they're in your subtitle if you're able to offer that. Make sure that you do a mass quantity edit of your description and include them in there. Whatever you need to do to convey to people, yes, you will ship on time. Yes, you will get these things out. Yes, their recipient will get their whatever present in time for anything like that. Okay? All right. So 10th profitable holiday tip, make sure you update your holiday shipping deadlines to set those expectations for your customers. Good? All right. I hope I'm not going too fast. I'm just really excited about making sure you guys get all 12 of these. Number 11, we've got to head off eBay for just a smidgen, if you guys are okay with that. We've got to do Facebook the right way. This is kind of a pet peeve of mine. It's really hard to find businesses who are doing Facebook right. It's almost impossible to find eBay sellers who are doing Facebook the right way. Please realize what relationship marketing is about. Relationship marketing doesn't mean you can start the first week of December and have it happen. It doesn't mean that you can pitch every single one of your posts on Facebook. It definitely means do not send your Twitter feed over to Facebook, because it drives people crazy. Let me tell you what Facebook actually means to your customer. They find you, whether it be through a search or because they're aware of you selling, and because they like what you sell and the community surrounding what you sell, they click the like button. By clicking the like button, that is not permission-based marketing to pitch to them. It is for your eBay Stores newsletter, but it is not on Facebook, and I need to be really clear about this. That doesn't mean that every single one of your posts is about what it is that you sell. Cindy, one of our rock stars of Twirl Planet, does an amazing job on Facebook of rarely pitching what she actually sells, but truly talking to the community surrounding twirling, and I'm going to get all of these things wrong, Cindy, I apologize in advance, but the flag twirler people and the majorette people and things like that, those are the people that she talks with. Do you realize I said talks with instead of talks to? She puts up, as you can see, videos of other twirlers, of competition. She gives recommendations on how to measure for lengths of baton. She talks about how do you get started in twirling. Very rarely will you see a pitch for her product on Twirl Planet. That is how Facebook should be. If you just stop for a second and realize why you like a brand's page, why do you like a company's page, and what do you expect from them, how often, or how quickly I should say, are you ready to just unlike them because all they're doing is pitching? I want you to really think about how you feel about the companies that you like and what you expect out of them. It's a little bit different ballgame. It's very much all about relationships. Does that make sense? Because it is really, it's really hard to find people doing Facebook the right way. If you just stop for a second and realize that people want to participate in a conversation with you, then you'll understand Facebook. One of the things I was just training one of my clients about is you wouldn't walk up to somebody on the street and say, "Hey, I have everything in my store is 20% off, and if you buy now, you also get free shipping." You would start a conversation with them, maybe telling them about their products, telling them how they would better their life, maybe telling them how it changed somebody else's life, maybe a testimonial, but you just wouldn't go straight to the pitch. It's just rude. So same thing on Facebook. You've got to carry on those conversations. Now, you won't find Twitter in this 12 holiday tips. My rock stars know that I'm a big fan of Twitter. I set up my Twitter accounts. I have 5 Twitter accounts. I haven't been in them in probably 2 or 3 years, 2 years, but they're very active. I just don't participate in them. They're all set up with automatic feeds from other sites, but it's very rare to find, and you will find it, but it's very rare to find a successful ROI campaign, marketing campaign happening on Twitter. There's such a huge difference between the amount of people on Facebook and the amount of people on Twitter. Again, not that Twitter doesn't work for some people, but it's just really, really hard to get things going. It's so much easier on Facebook to participate. But I was being honest, do not send your Twitter feeds over to Facebook. The Facebook people don't like to read in abbreviations. The Twitter community does. Facebook wants you to use full sentences and full words. Plus, Facebook actually docks you on your feeds if you send in your feeds from somewhere outside of Facebook. So if they come in from Twitter, if they come in from Hootsuite, if they come in from something else, you actually in their algorithm get a little bit of a hand slap because Facebook wants you participating in those relationships. So that's kind of my soapbox on Twitter. But you've got to get Facebook right this holiday season. Not only right, but you've got to make sure that you're in front of your customers, because your customers are going to be shopping with you on Facebook. There's lots of great apps out there that you can do it. If you're Rockstar, we've already talked about quite a few of them, whether it allows them to shop right off of your Facebook or sends them to your eBay store or to your website or whatever. Okay? All right. You guys have had 11 profitable holiday tips, all having to do with your eBay business, how you can tighten things up, how you can make things a little bit more exciting, how you can really get your customers into the holiday spending mode, some really specific tips about what's going to work for marketing. And I know there are so many other tips out there that I could give you. These are just the big ones. These are the 80% that if you do these, you've got most of your marketing handled. I do have one other profitable holiday tip that is by far the most important one. So I really want everybody on this call to really pay attention to number 12. Promise? All right. I got a couple promises. So number 12 is make it personal. The holidays, even though we are online sellers, the holidays truly are about family. Your family, your friends, the community around you, taking care of other people, whatever that means to you and your families. Please realize that I am an entrepreneur. I love running my own company. I do it to make money as well as other things. But realize first and foremost that the relationships you have in your life are way more important than any business that you'll ever run. So your 12th profitable holiday tip is to make it personal. Don't let the holidays run your business. Set up your business today, by this weekend, so that you have a plan in place so that your business runs smoothly through the holidays and you can concentrate on what's most important, which is your loved ones around you and making memories during the holiday season. Fair? Okay, deal. All right, so you guys have 12 profitable holiday tips, all very important. And now for my Christmas present to you. If you go over to profitableholiday.com, I have set up a website for you. And it has a couple different things on here. The first two, of course, are what we have currently going on over at Rockstars. You can join OSI Rockstars. The Home Run Guide, which hopefully all of you guys have heard about, is selling like hotcakes. Home Run Guide is a guide of 80 different collectible expert niches. Written by all sorts of different eBay sellers out there. It's absolutely amazing. It's due to launch here pretty soon. The editor is actually on the call right now, and she's just been working so hard at doing this. And for some crazy reason right now, it's still only $25. I guarantee that price will go up dramatically here shortly as soon as we launch the book. So if you scroll down, you can download your copy of your roadmap to a profitable holiday that contains all of these tips in it. It also includes a calendar so that if you want to get started on your marketing calendar, you can start doing that, whether it be right there on the sheet or you can print it out, whatever is easiest for you. So again, if you head over to profitableholiday.com, all of your free opportunities are right over there for you. And Merry Early Christmas. Just click on the image. Yep. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, so I have to thank you guys so much for today. You guys have asked a lot of great questions. I see we've got another one. Are there 2 or 3 things that you see sellers do around the holidays that we shouldn't do that are a waste of time or even hurt sales? Gosh, there is a couple things. That's a great question. There are a couple things. I think people's feelings are very close to the edge during the holiday time. And this is true for sellers and buyers. We are just edgy during the holidays. And I so wish it was the opposite. I wish that things ran smooth and we could concentrate on our families, but we get really edgy. So one of my big things is don't take things personal. You shouldn't take things personal during the rest of the year either, but it gets hard during the holidays. So if a customer seems just ridiculous to you, you don't have any idea what is going on in their life that led them to sending you that email that really set you off. So maybe just some grace during the holiday season would be a good thing to do instead of not to do. How's that? Another thing that I think people do wrong, or how about if we say that they do right, is getting their holiday boxes ordered now. Trying to frantically go around and try and find boxes that fit your stuff in the midst of shipping season is crazy. So if you're not using FBA for multi-channel fulfillment, make sure that you've ordered all of your boxes all of your free boxes, might I add, from USPS today. Just overstock. It's not like they go out of style. You can always use them. Plus, your customers are definitely going to want priority shipping during the holidays, so that's going to be advantageous for you. So get those things set up now. One of the biggest things I see with entrepreneurs, and the reason we had this similar type of class for our rock stars, is they're so disorganized during the holiday season, and they spend and waste way too much time trying to find a product, trying to find room to ship things, trying to find enough room to take photographs of things so that they can list. Everything's just too disorganized, whereas if they would just stop for a whole day and get everything organized, they would save so much time during the holidays, not to mention so much stress. So those are some of the big areas that hopefully some of these tips have helped you fill in those as well. Charlene has a great reminder. She says spend 5 minutes at the end of the day to set things up for the morning. And I really like that, especially if you know orders have come in that night. Not necessarily to package up the orders, but to have everything ready to go so you can just get those out in the morning. Definitely take advantage if you're in an area that you can do so, and let the post office pick up your packages. I'm amazed when I hear sellers who still take their packages to the post office. As long as you have one priority box in your 300 boxes out front, the post office will pick up your packages. And here's what I love is if I don't have any priority boxes going out that day, I pick a customer to win the lottery and I pay $2 more and upgrade them to priority, so I don't have to go to the post office. They get an upgrade, they're all excited, and everybody's happy. So deal? Um, Christy says, how do you make promo boxes or where do I put them? So in your eBay store, if you go into the Manage My eBay store on the back side, on the left-hand side, it will say promotion boxes, and it's really easy. Once you get in there, it will say create promotion box. And eBay has done an amazing job of changing promotion boxes so it's a walkthrough. It says step 1, put your title here. Step 2, do this. Choose which type of promotion boxes you want. So it's a great question, Christy, but I recommend you try it. And what's nice is you can't really mess up promotion boxes. You can actually deactivate them so they're not there, and you can just play around with them. So it's really fun. Great question. Robert says, postal lady does not like picking stuff up. Easier to go to the post office. Smiley face. Oh, Robert, I'm so sorry. So I actually had that problem in my old house, Robert, and so what I did is I made cookies. And amazingly, chocolate chips will soothe the meanest soul out there even during Christmas time. Yeah, amazingly, cookies will do it. I've also learned that my mermaid caramel smooths over a lot of things as well. I was having a situation at the new place I moved to. They don't like coming down my street because they can't turn around. They actually have to back out of my street, and it's a really tiny road. So they don't like to come pick up my packages down here. So chocolate didn't work. I actually had to call the supervisor for the post office, who definitely has made some changes, and now my boxes are always picked up. So, but yeah, try the thank yous and the chocolate first and see if you can't bribe them a little bit. They're working hard. I would hate to be a postman or a UPS guy. Or a woman during the holidays. That's crazy.
I love that plan, Janelle. I love that. Chocolate first, and if that doesn't work, then you work on the supervisor.
Yeah. Well, chocolate almost always works, right?
Absolutely. Did you see Beth Cherkowski's comment in the chat room about being able to do pickup with an international package? That's interesting. She says you can use that to get a pickup even if you don't have a priority mail package.
Yeah. Her new trick for the month. Beth has lots of tricks. She's awesome.
Anything that'll help. That's awesome. You did fantastic. 12 holiday tips, and I wonder how many people were busy doing them because we didn't get a whole lot of questions. So I'm thinking they were all running around putting them into action. I hope so.
I hope so because I really, really want you guys by Monday to just come flying out into October ready for everything. Like, oh, that's just what I hope for you this holiday season.
Well, I think if they go to profitableholiday.com, that you gave us an early Christmas present, and download their very own holiday planning list, they should be able to do just that.
And I know that, it's sometimes hard. Okay, it's always hard as an entrepreneur to find 15 minutes to do anything. But I will tell you, or you can ask any of the rock stars, just contact them on Facebook. The rock stars that filled out the marketing calendar that's included in your Christmas present have been so happy with how much easier things have been going into the holidays. They're almost like shocked how easy it is now. So, yeah.
And lots of good comments about cold water in the summertime for your mail people and anything like that. That's a great idea. It's been really hot out there this summer, so that's awesome.
Oh, I like Vince's idea, though, where he says I give them gift certificates just before Christmas.
Oh, eBay gift certificates, right, Janelle?
Of course.
I'm sure that's what he meant.
Or gift certificates for more chocolate.
More chocolate or mermaid caramel. There you go.
Yeah, we do have gift certificates now at Mermaid Caramels.
Oh, that's a great idea. Did everybody on my Christmas list hear that? Gift certificates for mermaid caramels. Hint, hint. We do have some people asking about the Facebook group, and I will put the link in the chat as soon as we're done with Q&A here. But as long as we've got Janelle, we're going to keep peppering her with questions and answers. Chris from PageMage says his very favorite tip of yours was the one about getting organized. And I know that's so hard to do, Janelle, to take time in the middle of all these urgent things to actually stop and set aside a day to get organized. Can you tell us again why that's so important?
Well, it actually comes from when I was first starting off. I say all these things because I've learned the hard way to not do am. I have been doing eBay Christmases forever now. And I remember one year, like, I couldn't find my products, and so I was having to email people who had bought, like, the perfect gift for somebody that I couldn't find it in my stuff because I wasn't organized. And I remember trying to wrap stuff in the living room, sitting on the floor, like, with all these boxes around me. And as I walked, tippy-toed through the boxes to try and get someplace, I heard something crunch, and it was the ornament that I just told the lady I couldn't find, and now he was crushed, and it was just a nightmare for me. And I thought, gosh, if I just took 2 hours, set up a table in the living room, organize some of this, get stuff off the floor, it would save me way more than 2 hours in insanity time with stuff. So yeah, and I do know how hard it is, and Kat knows how hard it is. She just moved. And so it's going to be really hard for her to find even 1 second to do this, but it's so valuable.
But I did. I put everything off the truck, and I said, we're not doing anything till the packing area is organized. So you have to do that first. One thing I did want to ask, we're talking about, giving gift certificates and giving gifts to our mailman. I think there is a legal limit on that. So homemade cookies and all that, that's wonderful. But anything that has a dollar limit, I think you have to kind of be careful about that.
Good point. So no diamond bracelets or anything?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Beth Cherkowski, thank you. She said the legal limit is 20. I was afraid to give him an amount because I was going to say 50. But I think, my mailman's been very lucky, obviously.
That's really cute.
Okay, getting organized. Absolutely. $20. Vincent chimes in and says, yes, that's good. Well, if you're going to give a restaurant gift certificate for $20, I would suggest McDonald's. What do you think, Janelle?
Oh, yeah. I'm an Arby's girl. Sorry.
Okay, well, $20 for Arby's, that would work. That would work. If you guys have any more questions, I know that Janelle's time is so valuable, and would you believe she's been here till the very last minute. She has to run out the door and go to another college class. So while we've got her here, you guys need to ask. On the promo boxes, Christy, that was asking earlier about how to make them, she wants to know how you can add the graphics that I buy. How would she put a graphic into one of her promo boxes, Janelle?
Christy, since we have a few minutes, how about if I just head over there? Do you mind that? Just give me a second to maneuver. I'm going to, sweep past topratedsellerwebinars.com, make sure we get that pitch in there. There you go.
Awesome.
So, Christy, hold on a second. Let me log in. For those of you who are rock stars, we actually have the class that walks you through promotion boxes. So if you guys have any questions about that, where do I want to go?
You can go to the promotion boxes. But while you're doing that, I want to let you know that Robert in the chat room is asking, you did mention FBA. And yes, Janelle's sister, OSIRockstars.com, is doing a class on FBA. So this webinar series is targeted specifically to eBay sellers, but if you're interested in learning about FBA, I would strongly suggest you follow Janelle over to OSIRockstars.com.
Exactly. But right now, for the Rockstars, it's all integrated. Like, if we can get multi-channel fulfillment working, that's for our eBay business, so...
That's my new favorite trick. Beth said that her favorite trick was the mail. My favorite trick is having somebody else do my shipping.
Oh, yeah. I love using multi-channel with FBA. It's so easy. I just sent out 3 packages this week, and I didn't have to do anything. I just had to tell Amazon to do something. It's very nice.
Oh, no more sitting in a hotel room in Wichita, Kansas going, oh, drat, I sold something. Now what am I going to do?
Exactly. So
go over to Amazon and tell them to ship it. Okay, so here's where you go in to manage my store, Christy, and I'll let Janelle take it from there.
So, Christy, this is what the back end of your store looks like once you're in there. I'm sure you're familiar with this. Then you just click on promotion boxes. And you're going to see mine come up, but we'll go ahead and create another one. So create a new promotion box. And what Christy's asking is, how do you put, if you order graphics, if you go to Etsy and buy graphics, or Jennifer at Meepworks, or whoever does graphics for you, what you want to do is, you can see there's various types of promotion boxes. You actually want this one at the bottom. So this one that says a customized one, just click that and hit continue. And say wherever you want it. You can see the little green box will switch it. See top right, great big huge one. We saw the great big huge one with Janet, right? Janet does the most amazing promotion boxes. And then I love this part because you can say, I want this promotion box to show up across all categories, or you can pick and choose. So technically, what did we figure out, Kat? You could have something crazy like 1,600 promotion boxes in your eBay store because you can put them on all your categories and all of your custom pages. Crazy. So we'll just say all items and hit continue. And then this is where you change it, Christy. You want to change it to custom. So see those three options? Just change it to custom. And right here, unfortunately, I'm in Firefox. I need to be in Internet Explorer. So when you do this, make sure you're in Internet Explorer, and your WYSIWYG will show up on here. And this is where you can enter the HTML of where your graphics are. So when the person gives you the graphic, let's say you work with Jennifer at Meepworks, and she gives you the graphic that says all that gibberish code, you would just copy and paste it here, and then you can actually see the preview right here. If I was in IE, I'm so sorry, Christy, but if I was in IE, you can actually see the preview here. So you put the code here, make sure it looks good here, make sure it's how you want it, and then give it some sort of name and hit save, and it will automatically post in whatever location that green part was showing you. Does that make sense? Oh, good, good, good.
Makes sense to me. Christy says yes.
And one of the things too, Chrissy, honestly, with promotion boxes, you can't mess them up. You can delete, deactivate, redo. I mean, it's great. It's one of my favorite parts of an eBay store because you can't mess a whole lot up.
And they are amazing. I remember one of the Rockstar classes you did, Janelle, you talked about how many possible categories you had and therefore how many possible promotion boxes. Do you remember that number off the top of your head? It was crazy.
You were so funny. I was just asking you that, but I don't think you were by the phone. I think it was like 1,600 that we came to that you can have in one eBay store.
Oh, I think you're right. 1,600. Isn't that crazy?
So, Marianne says even I can do a promotion box. Of course you can. What's amazing about it is you can have different promotion boxes in every single category, and you can have different promotion boxes in every single custom page, and that's super valuable for this reason, Christy. When you go to any other website, if you go to the Nike shoe page on Amazon, I'm just making something up, do they also show you chainsaws? No, everything else switches over to Nike shoes. So what's nice about the promotion boxes is eBay gives us the latitude to then change our promotions. So instead of the promotion at the top saying ending soon, let's say you had a Nike shoe section and that was one of your categories. I click on that category and your promotion boxes switch to promotions about Nike shoes. So it's really nice. You look like one of the big guys when you do something like that. So it's a great feature.
Absolutely. Promotion boxes are just one of the hidden features in the eBay stores, and we'll be doing future webinars with more information about eBay stores, but I also want to let you know that Janelle's OSIRockstars.com has a complete series on eBay stores, and it's awesome. The hidden things there are just amazing. Janelle, I know you're heading out to class, aren't you?
I am. Old Testament tonight. It's going to be hard.
Old Testament tonight. Oh, my God, I hope there's no class. I hope there's no test in your class tonight. Thanks so much, and we hope to have you back to do more trends, tools, and tactics for eBay sellers webinars in the future.
Well, I thank you guys so much for letting me be on. And for all of you guys, please, please promise me you'll get all of these things done by this weekend. I promise you that life will be so much simpler going through the holidays and how exciting the holidays are if you just are a little bit organized with all of these pieces.
And remember that 12th tip from Janelle. Keep the first things first.
Yep. Most important.
Absolutely. Okay, thanks again, Janelle. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye. I want to thank everybody again for being here. We will be having 2 future webinars. They're already scheduled. Go to topratedsellerwebinars.com to find them and sign up. Also, immediately after we close this webinar, there will be an open Facebook chat for 30 minutes with Kat and Karen. And anything you want to ask about the webinar series or about what we talked about tonight, we'll continue the discussion. I want to say thank you again for our sponsors. Without them, this webinar series would not be possible. Sponsor number 1 is Billboards from PageMage. Don't let buyers pass you by. Easily create a unique eBay template to stand out for today's buyers. Check out Billboards in the eBay App Center. Our second sponsor is Stamps.com. Stamps.com allows you to easily print shipping labels by importing orders directly from eBay, Amazon.com, and more. The software also uploads tracking numbers automatically to your My eBay account. Outright is our sponsor also. Outright automatically organizes all of your eBay, PayPal, and other financial data into one secure, easy-to-understand place so that you can see how you're doing and get prepared for taxes. Our next sponsor is TeraPeak. It's simple. TeraPeak saves you time on research and helps you sell more on eBay. Our next sponsor is eBay Radio. Get the latest news and information to help you achieve and maintain top-rated seller status. eBay Radio is produced by another sponsor, Voice Marketing Radio Network. Thank you all again for coming, and we look forward to seeing you on Facebook. Karen has posted a link to the chat room to find our Facebook group, and we will get you all added, and I will see you there in about 30 seconds. Thanks again, and we'll see you next month.